I bet you're tired of all the coupons, catalogs, credit card applications all clogging your mailbox. Well, most of us call it junk mail, but there are some who say it's not junk.
The KVUE Defenders looked at how this mail gets to you, its impact on the environment, and what you can do about it. Here's investigative reporter Erica Proffer.
What if I told you there was a way to navigate through all of this? What some call junk mail.
Yes.
Taylor Youngblood did.
Mail is quite a burden on the end user.
Taylor teaches her Austin neighbors how to ease that burden.
Okay, so this is something
She writes about it. Not on paper, of course, on her online blog.
I like to use Catalog Choice for more national stuff.
Catalog Choice is a website to help you reduce unwanted marketing mail. Taylor signed up with variations of her name, something she may see on the front of her mail. Like mine shows Erica Proffer, Erica N. Proffer, and Erica Nicole Proffer.
You can't do like any and all things that were Taylor now and then.
The company website says they have no control of getting your name off marketing lists. So Taylor uses other opt-out websites too, like dmachoice.org, directmail.com, and optoutprescreen.com. She also calls individual companies asking for removal.
And nothing lasts forever.
She says it's worth it to her. Worth it for the environment. This unsolicited mail adds up.
You can see the 21.2.
The KVUE Defenders had 4 people collect their marketing mail throughout March. Even during what marketers call the slow season.
Let's see. Credit card offers, grass cutting. There's another real estate.
Our mail pieces
The papers that
piled on the table.
they just show up.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's latest data shows all marketing mail created in 2018 would weigh more than 8 billion pounds.
I mean, it'd be one thing if I got coupons out of it, but
That's nearly 25 pounds per person
this isn't even coupons.
for only 1 year.
I don't know if I can even get to the bottom and lay it all out flat.
Right.
Enough for Perry Bedford to take notice.
I think it could be overwhelming, definitely, with the amount of junk mail that we get.
He's the vice chair for the Austin Environmental Commission. It's a group that acts as a liaison between the community and city council.
If you don't have a recycling program, what are you going to do with the mail? You're going to throw it away.
But how do so many businesses know where you live? One way is through here, not your phone, but online. That's where we shop and connect with others. But that online activity may be collected and sold by data brokers. Credit bureaus and banks also sell your information. And we found anytime you move, your new address gets sold by the post office. It's the change of address form. You let the post office know where to forward your mail. The Privacy Act statement shows we do not disclose your information to third parties without your consent, except then lists more than a dozen exceptions, including USPS licensed service providers. These providers are some of the nation's largest data brokers. USPS wouldn't go on camera with us, so we reached out to the Association of National Advertisers. It's a group for marketers.
I'm a little bit of a nerd on this stuff.
Cindy Boone says what's stuffed in your mailbox without your request is not junk.
Certainly no one wants to be in a situation where, you know, the consumer's like, oh my gosh, this is a piece of junk. Let me just toss it in the trash.
See, we've got,
That is not
the
what
Valpak.
the industry is about.
there's the Valpak,
She says it helps the local stores as much as national chains.
grass cutting.
The marketers want to reach someone who would be a good client.
What about the ones that look kind of like a newspaper?
So something like that and is very local might be really important to a particular family, someone who's clipping coupons, someone who's really looking to save some money right now.
Well, it's real simple.
U.S. Representative Pete Sessions agrees.
We have to have all of us work together.
The congressman was part of reforming the post office this year. He listened as the Postmaster General said the system was failing. The post office kept losing money.
Long-term plan, we think we need to have a stronger marketing and product-oriented type of service.
The post office doesn't offer its own opt-out service. It's incentivized to keep your address on marketing lists. Last year, marketers' postage totaled more than $14 billion. The Postal Service got more than $4 billion last quarter alone.
Do you think when it comes to that marketing mail, the unsolicited ones, do you think that we should have more in order to bring in more revenue?
It is essential that small business have an attribute to be able to sell their products.
This is what I got in the mail over this past month.
And it's not that bad. I've seen worse.
Really?
Yes. Additionally, there's stuff that you're legitimately signed up from. So like if this is your bank.
They're sending me something, you know, advertising like a referral. That's not the same thing as this.
Yeah, and there is data that having something tangible in front of you can be more effective.
The U.S. Postal Service told us in an email they recommend people to opt out using dmachoice.org. Also, the USPS website shows you can write refused on any mail from within the U.S.
I always try and tell people, just do the best that you can for what's going on, because people have a lot going on.
If you want to opt out of marketing mail, we have all of the links that we mentioned on our website with this story at KVUE.com. In Austin, for the KVUE Defenders, I'm Erica Proffer.
Thanks, Erica. Now, marketing or junk mail made up nearly 37% of all revenue for the Postal Service last year, and it's been going up this year. The KVUE Defenders found most of the Postal Service's budget goes to employee salaries and benefits.